Like a camera emanating from space, we zoom in on Solaris Prime, specifically on the continent of Valcordia. Most of the nations of Valcordia have friendly relationships with each other. Free trade agreements and a political parliament for the continent marks trust among the nations. The continent has seen long-lasting peace for thousands of years, though there are exceptions in the northeastern part of the continent. The nations of Neutralia and Aldgren have only seen peace for the last 240 years. The two contrasting nations have finally put the latest war on this continent to rest. The political landscape of Aldgren is changing at the moment. This can be the trigger towards the end of peace as we know it. Neutralia is a progressive country compared to Aldgren. It's an advocate of equal rights and is economically stable. Parliament consists of elected officials by the people and consists of multiple parties. Through negotiations at the table, majorities are found for all lawmaking. Neutralia is seen as a reliable partner in the continent's political playing field. It also functions as host and mediator of various negotiations between other countries on the continent. In the south of Neutralia lies the village of Faucon-Bas. It has a small amount of citizens and lies 20 minutes from the border with Aldgren. The village centre has a weekly food market where people go for fresh products of all kinds. 5 minutes from the centre lies the University of Magic. Magic has been taught here since the end of the last war. The teaching focus is magic defense against enemies in combat and in nature. In a broad street outside of the city centre, you can see an old house with a brown wooden front door. The clicking sound means the front door is unlocked at the break of dawn. It opens up without much care and a loud bang resonates through the street. A boy with dark blonde hair emerges out of the house. He's small of stature and wears glasses. Bullies have an eye out for him as he's not the strongest person physically. He's an introverted person and doesn't reach out when he's feeling unwell or is in trouble. There is an exception to the rule though. That is his best friend. He is an exchange student from Aldgren, and he has come to Neutralia a little less than a year ago. Jowlani can only open up his mind and emotions towards him. Jowlani steps out of the door, and a friendly female voice calls out to him. You can hear the smile on her face as she hangs up the laundry. Jowlani, good morning. Did you finally clean your room like I asked? Jowlani answers to the enthusiastic voice. Yes, Auntie Serena, all done and dusted. The townsfolk who live close by keep an eye on Jowlani. His parents passed away in a tragic magic accident nearby the border. That is almost 6 years ago now, as Jowlani is now almost 19. He feels grief for his parents, but no anger. It is not in his personality to feel anger. Only his best friend can take his mind off the daily struggles he still experiences. Jowlani uses the steps from the front door to get to the sidewalk. He hears a voice in the distance. Good morning, sleepyhead. Who's ready for the last Magic Defense 102 class of the year? Jowlani recognizes the voice in an instant and a smile appears on his face. The person is not in sight, but he continues to shout. In a couple of days, it's your 19th birthday. We are going to celebrate together after the exams that we both made it to the end of the year. From around the corner, a silhouette appears. A tall young man steps out, and his outfit is visible. He wears a blue bandana, white shirt, black pants, and shiny black shoes. He looks at Jowlani, and he says surprised, Why are you not matching your outfit with me again? I wash your clothes and arrange them in your closet. I am not angry. I'm just disappointed. Jowlani looks down at his own outfit, sighs a bit, looks back up. He answers with hesitation and anxiety. I'm so sorry, Zayden. It's one of these days again. I feel comfortable in all black and casual, I guess. Jowlani finally sees Zayden's face up close. You can crack a smile all day for the first time since the weekend. I've studied so much for the last few weeks for the Magic Defense 1 or 2 exam, yet it's still so hard. I cannot control the magic in practice like I should. I don't know if I can finish this class together with you. He starts to shiver a bit and asks, with more hesitation, could you maybe help me practice tonight? He stares away in the distance past Zayden, waiting for his answer. Always for you, and only for you. You should know that by now. I will only travel to Oldgren if we both pass this exam. If we do pass, I'll be back in just a week. No need to worry for too long then. Aunt Serena and the other townsfolk will take care of you when I'm gone. Jowlani looks more glum as Zayden speaks about his travels to Oldgren. The current political tensity rises with the day. Borders are closed for normal citizens at the moment. Only nobles and important families are able to travel there. Zayden is part of such an important family. His parents are the leaders of the largest political party in Oldgren. The country is traditional and conservative, but with a minor twist. Zayden's mother leads the party and her husband is a right hand. Jowlani and Zayden have a deep fondness and a tight bond. The type of bond that can be misconstrued in Oldgren and get them in very hot water. I know I can't go with you. Why can't we just have peace? I want to go with you even if I have to follow you from far away. I can't miss you for even just a minute. Tears start to come up in Jowlani's eyes. Zayden sees it and interrupts before Jowlani can continue the negativity in his head. Your mood certainly doesn't shine bright today like the sun in the sky, does it? I will convince my parents that politics in Oldgren can be different. They need to know of the good vibes I feel when I spend time with you. Now come here, give me a hug, and don't worry about it. I'll fight for the rights of all people in Oldgren, so we, as much as anyone else, can be happy. They lean in for a hug, an embrace. Tears start to fade away from Jowlani's eyes and face. Moments like this make him feel better about life itself. Jowlani can only imagine which destiny awaits the two of them. He imagines two possible options. One is the peaceful option. Jowlani and Zayden can live their life together without ever being disturbed. The other is the more negative option. This option goes out of his brain fast for a reason. The intense hug already ends and Zayden looks at Jowlani. There, all better now? We'll practice on your magic defense skills tonight. We will get through this exam together. You can then start your career on the magician's faction. Responsibility on peace projects will then be your responsibility in part. It's what you always dream of and tell me about all the time. The sun already rises fast as light uncovers the village. Temperatures run high at this time of the year. Summer always brings out the best in people. It is noticeable on the market as well. Music is being played by small bands. The products even seem more fresh than any other part of the year. We'll eat and drink if you finish your practice successfully. Then it's time for your daily therapy sessions. I'm not a psychologist though, but I will listen and journal your feelings just as well as a proper professional, says Zayden as he looks at a time on the tower clock. It's almost time to go towards the University of Magic. It is located a couple of streets away from Jowlani's home, so no need to rush there unless Jowlani oversleeps. Unfortunately for Zayden, that happens regularly. Warnings and attention have been some of the consequences of Jowlani's sleepy head. Before they head off, Jowlani has some final words in the early morning. I appreciate all of your help. I always do. A small smile appears again on his face. Daydreaming is natural for Jowlani, and he looks to start right now. Though, he manages to continue. Thanks for sitting next to me in class as well. It keeps those bullies far away from me. You scare the hell out of them when you stand up. Zayden acts shocked, but he knows what Jowlani means. Why is that then? You always say this, but I don't see it. You're built like a damn brick wall. You're very tall and the sun reflects on your long blonde hair. When they look at you, it's like the soul runs out of their eyes. Let's not even talk about your lightning magic skills. That will give them nightmares forever. Zayden bursts out in laughter and continues to tease Jowlani for his remarks. Yeah, I can, but I'm too nice to use magic for bad things. Besides that brick wall, why do you talk about it as if it's a complaint? You lie on the brick wall every single time as cushion to fall asleep on. It's hard work maintaining the brick wall, and you always crumble it with your cuteness. Jowlani starts blushing and smiling, and then replies with sarcasm. Oh, I know the brick wall is amazing. The reason it crumbles is the overload of snacks you munch every time you come over. Maintaining the brick wall is not just a huge workout every day. Speaking of workouts, your talk on workouts makes me tired already, and I don't even do any exercise. Ditch the talk, but keep the brick wall though. Zayden comes close to Jowlani's face and snaps his fingers in front of his eyes. Is the daydream finally over? Next time, please speak more quietly. It's embarrassing for me in public. I'm not the best at handling that well. Let's shut our mouths and save the energy for practice and talks tonight. Can we go towards university now? We're late again because of your drooling over me. Jowlani snaps out of his daydream. Zayden extends his hand and does robotic movements. Beep boop, anxiety and sarcasm levels turned off now, okay. He laughs and takes Jowlani's hand. They walk off together towards the front terrain of the University of Magic, the Magician's Square. Will this be the last time they walk towards the sunshine, hand in hand?